Hi, Grandma. It's been a long time since we've spent Thanksgiving together, so I thought I would read a letter that your husband, my grandfather, wrote to us on November 27th, 1952, when he was in Japan. Dear Honey, at this Thanksgiving season, I've been thinking about you folks at home and about those original Pilgrim Fathers who started this custom of ours. It's amazing to see that many of the same symbols are used here in Japan at just this time, and also many of the same customs, only in different emphasis. First comes the chrysanthemum. Obviously, since this is almost the same kind of weather here as in the States, the chrysanthemums at its best blossoms large and small, and a trip through the shopping district shows lots of beautiful bouquets with leaves and grasses and mums. The chrysanthemum to the Japanese is a symbol of their royal family, since it is supposed to be their most beautiful flower and has long been thought of as the plant that brought long life to all those who owned it. We always think of this day as, quote, Turkey Day, and we speak of it as such. The thing that has surprised me as much as anything else in this business of looking for seasonal similarities is that this is also a month for the auction of chickens here in the island of Japan. Hens are auctioned off during this month since it is considered to be the most favorable month for them to be sold. This is the harvest season for rice all over Japan, and it used to be during the days of the empire that offerings of thanks would be made by the emperor for the year's harvest. Upland rice, grown like wheat, involves comparatively little labor, but lowland rice keeps everyone from grandfather to baby all summer long in the mud, pulling weeds and applying fertilizer. Every task proceeds by breaking labor. In places, water is pumped by treadmill. The poorer Japanese families can't afford the rice they grow. Cheaper barley, wheat, and millet form their fare. Farming provides a livelihood for 40% of the families of Japan, although only 1/6 of the land area is suitable for cultivation. Since 2/3 of Japanese farms are less than 2.5 acres in size, it may be more accurate to refer to them as large gardens, rather than small farms. In some parts of Japan, horses and occasionally oxen are used for plowing. In the early spring, the clods are broken up with a hand-operated spike-toothed harrow. At rice planting time, men and women work knee-deep in the mud, turning over the flooded soil and renewing, strengthening, and patting down the raised edge of the rice seedbed. The grains of rice are broadcast by hand on the almost drained surface. As the bright yellow-green sprouts appear, water is kept on the seedbeds until it is time to transplant the seedlings in rows in the prepared and floody paddy fields. In October, the rice paddy is drained. The rice is cut with a hand sickle and tied in twin bundles, which are put across a bamboo pole for carrying to the threshing floor. Most threshing is done with treadles, some with old-style flails. So you see, the Japanese have chrysanthemums, poultry, and harvest during this month, just as we do. Only, I must assure you, it is quite different. I will be thinking about all of you during all this holiday season, and wishing the very best for you. Your husband, Ernest. I love you, Grandma. Have a great Thanksgiving and Merry Christmas.